Ever looked at birds flying by and just think, I wonder what that feels like? Well, now you can find out. I'm here with Shanae Christian at Dragonfly Yoga and Bungee Fitness right here in Merritt Island. I met Shanae at the Space Coast Wellness Challenge kickoff event and I was immediately intrigued. So Shanae, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Definitely. So, okay, what is Bungee Fitness?
Well, Bungee Fitness, other than being extremely fun and a great experience, Bungee Fitness is a low impact, high cardio exercise that relieves your joints of up to 70% using these bungees, 50 to 70% stress taken off of your joints in an exercise.
Wow, so you're getting a great workout, but it's actually good for your knees, good for your joints.
Yes.
You're not putting extra pressure on it.
Yes.
So that is amazing. So how did you first discover this type of sport and get involved?
Well, luckily, there was a Bungee Fitness location in Rockledge before it closed. It was Harness Up. My daughter and I started going there. Very quickly, I knew that I wanted to be an instructor.
Mm-hmm.
I knew from my first time that was what I wanted to do. I became an instructor probably within 6 months, and then I was kind of the manager for the owner of that location. And then in August, she closed down and moved out of state. So once we found a location that we could install the bungees that would bring us in, I was able to purchase some equipment and go ahead and get us reopened as Dragonfly.
Wow. So what inspired the name Dragonfly?
Dragonfly, to me, the dragonfly resembles so many things, but mostly change. Mostly just positive change.
I love
and
that.
Growth.
Positive change and growth. So
Yes.
obviously you feel that when you're doing this type of exercise.
Absolutely.
And is it good for beginners? You can adjust the levels in each class?
Yes, anyone from 90 to 250 pounds can safely bungee in our setups. I have people as young as in their teens. My grandson's 7 years old, not in class, but to the side. He's been bungeeing for over 2 years. And then I have individuals in their 80s.
Oh, wow.
That come to bungee because it's some of the only exercise that they can do to where they can go home and not be in any pain.
Wow, so it could be a whole family event too.
Yes, absolutely.
And so does this really feel like sans gravity? Does this really give you that kind of
Yes.
flying experience?
Yes, yes. A lot of our skills that we do, like one in particular where we go in circles, people have probably seen it online. You're going in like a 360 circle, and the way that you're bouncing in that circle, it almost reminds me of like a zero gravity moonwalk.
Oh.
It is. Oh, so I always tell people, think about what the moonwalkers look like in space and get your kind of bounce going. And
Ooh,
so it's very similar.
I can picture that from those images you've seen.
Yes.
So I'm excited to try that. Very cool. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the bungee cords themselves. I mean, obviously it's safe. I know you do this all the time.
Yes, the bungee cords, basically each cord supports up to 15 pounds. So whenever you do come to a bungee class, we do weigh you one time. So then that way I know exactly how many cords you need to assist your weight. The harnesses are rated up to 285 pounds safety-wise, and there's different sizes for different size people. Everybody's body is a little bit different.
Okay, so that's great. So definitely the first time you come in,
Yes.
you can kind of learn what you need.
Yes,
which type
and they're
everything.
safely and securely mounted to the ceiling.
Awesome. So you just get to have fun. You don't have to
Yes.
worry about anything. And I know, speaking with one of your other instructors, you know, she said earlier that it's great mentally for you as well.
Mental health wise, it's kind of hard to explain, but from myself, my own experience, and then from what I've heard through clients that come, it's a euphoric kind of feeling when you leave. When you leave here during your hour that you're in this gym, you don't think about anything else but what you're doing right then at that time. The whole world seems to just kind of cease while you're in the bungee.
Kind of melts away.
It just kind of melts
You're in the
away,
moment.
kind of like with yoga.
Mhm.
You're not meditating because your heart rate's up and everything, but you're so in the zone and focused and having so much fun that it doesn't even feel like a workout. a lot of times, because there's just so much laughter and fun, and it's just a great experience.
Those are the best type of workouts. I did Zumba recently, and I left thinking the exact same thing, that wow, I really turned my brain off for that full hour. I mean, I was thinking about the steps and just the music. So it's so fun to know we have something else like this if you're not into Zumba or just want to try a different feeling and everything.
Yes.
So Shanae, I know you have a charity event coming up.
Yes, Bungee for Bunnies.
That. Bungee for Bunnies.
Bungee for Bunnies. So here in Brevard County, we have Space Coast Bunnies, and they are a bunny rescue. They rescue domesticated bunnies. They are overwhelmed with bunnies at a lot of different fosters, because a lot of these rescues, they work together with their fosters and adoptions. So there is actually several bunny rescues, but Space Coast Bunnies, we're putting this event together, hoping that we're going to create some awareness for domesticated bunnies, and maybe, you know, get some fosters and maybe some adoptions. They are domesticated, so they're great for in your house.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Wonderful snuggle bunnies.
Great pets to have and a great charity to support. And this is happening when?
This is happening on February 22nd from 2 to 4. Space Coast Bunnies will be here, and we will have bunnies on site.
Okay, I can't wait. I hope that I can make it as well. That's so much fun. Okay, so if you want to try this, can you just drop in at any point?
Actually, no. Yeah, classes are very small classes. Only 8 people can bungee per class. So I have all of that done with signups online.
I'm going to close with a quick quote that I found on her website by Alexander the Great. There is nothing impossible to those who will try.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much. Let's try it out. Get me in the harness, and we will fly into better health.
Let's go. Let's fly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're perfect. That's exactly the bungees that you need. It's kind of how we check to see.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
And then what we do is alter, we'll add or we'll take away bungees, that kind of thing, and then or adjust height, whatever. We're gonna do a little stretching. So just go out and turn your toes out if you can. You're just gonna kind of rock back and forth.
Kind of like a dancer second position.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, did you dance?
I did a bit.
And then just reach for your toe. Now actually stand up and take that bounce. So you're gonna bounce, hit, bounce and up, and don't stiff arm, okay?
So,
bounce.
Then up? Or
no, bounce and then to the floor.
Perfect.
That was literally those are literally perfect. Those are like perfect burpees. So like real aggressive, yep.
Oh, so going almost like more out.
Yeah, so a normal squat, you would lean forward and you feel a lot of pressure on your knees. In the bungee, we actually get to sit.
Oh, there I see, yeah, going back.
Yep. So in here we do sometimes we do like our arms and stuff like this. Go, step, step, knee, run, run, back. Step, step, knee, run, run, back. Step, step, knee, run, run. Beautiful.